Good evening. I have settled the software to be used in our spaceship. I have made the selections according my life experience. It was not based on money. It was not based on influence. Sometimes, to know who actually deserves a goodness, we need to put it at test. The United States government decided to use Microsoft software on their spaceship based on my model. They are thieves, period. I'm not blaming the entire people of America. I am blaming the responsible for the project. That is not yours. That is mine and to the science community. Knowledge belongs to science community. Inventions and experience belongs to the individual scientist. It's extremely repulsive to have a bunch of group of men misguiding public funds to their private interests, among them private companies and private individuals by consequence. As I said to you, I took my decision based on my life experience. Microsoft is off the race until Microsoft decides to make and to enforce a better and secure and personal software. I bought the original software in 2005. I was stolen on my project. My project on that time was not an electrical car. My project on the time is the spaceship itself. I used free software. On the time, that software was not possessed by the actual license owner. So therefore, my license and my deeds, I'm looking for the door, are regulated by the old licensing agreement, which therefore, since it's a free software and I can do anything I want with it, was built it, designed it inside of the software. Until the day that Microsoft decides to make a secure and safe place, we will reconsider that. In the same way, Microsoft and other software companies demand people to respect their copyrights. In the same way, I demanded on the time as a customer to respect my privacy. Oh, it's because you downloaded, you done. You're kidding me. Joking. Do you think I am what? Some fucking moron. Talking bad words, that doesn't make me a bad person. But does make to you an angry person. Because I'm angry enough to say bad words. The Linux matrix is the safest ever. Google has stripped it out and made even more safe, but it has a flaw. It was not made with my standards. So therefore, Google OS is also off the race, off the race. I imagine at this time that the Linux creator is already kidnapped or some fucking way boss. Thanks to him and to open source license agreements in terms of conditions, general user GNU license, I am able to use it. The deed here is way bigger than just a few million. It's a chance and the possibility to embark on an expedition beyond mankind imaginary, beyond anything possible since the day one that Portuguese decided to travel the world on sea. When Portuguese invented the astral navigation, in Portuguese we say astrolabe. We invented it. It's ours. Guidance. We created the first social support system due to our beliefs, our faith as a people. Obviously, I have shit inside of my country. And it's Portuguese. Definitely. That's why I see globalism as a positive thing. I don't want, and it is not intended to create a global village. Globalism is the exchange of culture, exchange freely of culture. Hey, we live, we do this, what do you do? Hey, we also live, we do this, here it is. Oh, combining these two, we may do some culture. Besides, that's the philosophy number one of science. If every single scientist and inventor would never investigate or invent its own invent and investigations, these days cell phones will not be possible. Batteries would not be possible. Not even engineering of a building would be possible. I saw on Linux Matrix the simplicity. Obviously, the guy was a hacker, and the Linux Matrix is made by an hacker, and it's intended to hack. Because of that reason, it's safer. Because an hacker doesn't want to be and doesn't wish to be found. If anybody in the world can hack into a Windows system, it means that aliens will be able to do it so. Has therefore a perfect danger inside of a spaceship, having some fucking moron that didn't like the fact of being fired or downgraded degree penetrates and invades the central console and fucks everything in space. Come on, are you joking? This invent space interplanetary chunk is Portuguese invent. It's mine. The knowledge used belongs to science community. So therefore, the spaceship is not intended for private individuals to be able to buy the place. It's for who actually did offer himself and lost one full life is dedicated to finding better ways to help mankind survive in hostile environments. This environment was built, believe it or not, by God. We came to Earth with intelligence for one motive: learn the world around. Surviving is the goal of each single life born. A dog, a human, even plants. So for the most religious skeptical, I think they should see a little bit better what is God. And what I done because this dog over here is the most beautiful thing. The most Stop it. Stop it. Stop. The most beautiful thing. He didn't see color. Doesn't make difference between wallet, social position, and your story. The only thing he wants is for you to be good. This is my boat dog. Yesterday, I was taking him for a walk with a clothes iron. And I was taking him a walk with the electricity string. Reminds me both. And it's because of him and for the pleasure that I have to live life. Besides of being homeless, besides of being stolen and raped since child, I love life. It's beautiful. I built projects, created, forged it, and stamped it. The first and unique mankind survival plan ever. United States government wanted, and I wanted to share, but I had a few signers. You cannot allow web raping. You cannot allow illegal activities in web, mainly. In street, life is different. It is not yours and mine. On the street, life is as is, not on software. Don't confuse self-will with projected and pre-programmed will. Don't confuse those two things. I don't know what about law engineers, but I think they confuse stuff. At this moment, mankind is delayed so much. I don't know why I came before. Maybe it's to help you see this a little bit, what it is intended for mankind. Until this day, I have been suffered persecution, and I have been censored only to not reach the population in mass. But the politicians on the job, they want to know. So, if you want to know why you are presenting people to know what I have to give to them, not to you, to them. I am a human. I speak to mankind. Space jump is possible. It's here. And we have that technology. And I have the electrical parts to sell it. With one condition. Nothing on the ship can be altered, changed, or modified without my strict permission. For one reason only. Safety. As I told you, I don't want the spaceship in the middle of the vacuum to be sucking mined by some stupid, egocentric lunatics. And I'm trying not saying bad words. Period. Moving forward and living in the projection of the present may feel many of the chosen egocentric shit. Oh, we rule the world. No, you don't. You were chosen with one reason only. See if you are able to. You don't know what is life in space. You astronauts do know, but I mean different. I will never accept a corrupt, a dirty person inside of that ship. For that specific reason. We all gonna die because of him. Liars. Let me tell you what is a liar. A liar is someone saying that he invented the electromagnetic technology when he did kill the original thinker. And he doesn't own the world. He doesn't own the planet, place where he went to get the metal. I didn't invent electromagnetic technology because electromagnetic force is not a technology. It's the physics fact of the state of the metal. Period. Don't mock at my face because you don't know who you are talking. I always be humble enough to talk with others until the day that those others called me terrorist, called me liar, called me thief, called me hacker, called me everything. When I was not and I am not. Those things that you have social position, some fucking guy points to me. With this, I want to make a request, and I will rent a place. I will organize a convention to talk with a few physical and chemistry teachers, a few mechanic engineers, a few agriculture guys, because we do need biology, immunology, everything. I will try to become that possible for the next start of year. January, February, somewhere around. If the companies of copyright enforcement and patent enforcement want to survive this year, it's better for you to ensure that nobody else does a space jump. This is patent. A cell phone is patent. The technology of a cell phone is patent. Some parts of a car are patent. Sometimes just a small wheel is patent. I don't know why, because the wheel belongs to mankind. The wheel belongs to mankind. Nobody owns and possesses the patent of a wheel. As therefore, nobody owns and possesses electromagnetic force. But I do possess the invention. The story. It's mine. It's copyrighted and made in Portugal. Not USA. Not England. Not France. Not Germany. Not Russia. Not Japan. Not China. But I do want to take a few of all of them. You're going to say, but how can you build a spaceship if you don't have the resources? I don't need to have the resources because somebody else already has the resources. There are so many businessmen in the world that I can easily get enough. But only the project of each single piece of part of the motor and all the spaceship is copyrighted already. I just have to find out the way to have my patent, which is a little bit pathetic because the copyright is enough. Okay? All those parts, including the minimum part, I designed it. I designed it. The way how you built, I designed it. I stipulated it. I standardized it. Gold. That's what the Africans came here to steal. That's what America came here to steal. Gold. Now you know why gold is so much value. Now you know who invented the space starship. Much more beautiful mind. American government decided to make their own. Thank God they didn't acknowledge that their design is in itself a danger for the self-crew, and their choice of software is the worst. So here it is, just a memo and a statement to put in my Google Plus and my blogs and stuff, YouTube account, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for listening. This lunatic man that invented the space jump, interplanetary, planet to planet